Good morning, friends. I hope you are enjoying Fairy Tale Day. Today I am dressed like Goldilocks. She is my favorite fairy tale character. For today's read aloud story, we're going to be reading a super silly version of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. This book is called Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs. So it's very different and also super silly. You might notice that you recognize some of the drawings in this book, and that is because this book is by Mo Willems, and he is also the author and illustrator for all the Pigeon books and the Elephant and Piggy books. So this book is super silly, just like some of those books that he has written. For today's activity, you're going to be picking and writing about your favorite version of Goldilocks. So you can just enjoy this book as you listen to it and start to think about which story you heard this week that was your favorite. This is called Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs. And this is one of my favorite pages because this is a page of brainstorming different ideas, and they have some super silly ones. So this is Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs, but here are some of his other ideas for books. Goldilocks and the Three Penguins, Goldilocks and the Three Lions, Goldilocks and the Three Mice, Goldilocks and the Three Rocket Scientists, and Goldilocks and the Three Chickens. So he had lots of ideas before he ended up with dinosaurs. Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs, as retold by Mo Willems. Once upon a time, there were three dinosaurs: Papa Dinosaur, Mama Dinosaur, and some other dinosaur who happened to be visiting from Norway. One day, for no particular reason, the three dinosaurs made up their beds, positioned their chairs just so, and cooked 3 bowls of delicious chocolate pudding at varying temperatures. "Oh boy," said Papa Dinosaur in his loud, booming voice. "It's finally time to leave and go to someplace else." "Hee hee hee. Yes," continued Mama Dinosaur. "I sure hope no innocent little succulent child happens by our unlocked home while we are, someplace else." They're secretly hoping that Goldilocks finds their house. Then the other dinosaur made a loud noise that sounded like a big, evil laugh, but was probably just a polite Norwegian expression. The three dinosaurs went someplace else and were definitely not hiding in the woods, waiting for an unsuspecting kid to come by. Or hiding in the woods. Sure enough, 5 minutes later, a poorly supervised little girl named Goldilocks came trespassing along. Just then the forest boomed, with what could have been dinosaurs yelling, "Gotcha!" But I'm pretty sure it was just the wind. The loud noise was immediately followed by another loud noise that sounded kind of like, "Be patient, Papa Dinosaur. The trap is not yet sprung." But that could have been a falling rock or a squirrel. It says 2 miles to very nice house, and crossed out it says trap. Getting closer. Either way, Goldilocks was not the type of little girl who listened to anyone or anything. For example, Goldilocks never listened to warnings about the dangers of barging into strange, enormous homes. So as soon as Goldilocks came across a strange, enormous house, she barged right in. I mean, she went in without even asking to someone else's house, so no. Inside, Goldilocks immediately smelled the 3 bowls of delicious chocolate pudding. "Mmm," said Goldilocks. "That chocolate pudding smells delicious. If only I could get it all the way up to the top of that counter." Then Goldilocks noticed a very tall ladder that just happened to be there, and certainly was not left there on purpose. Goldilocks climbed up the ladder and found herself face to face with 3 gigantic bowls of chocolate pudding. The first bowl of chocolate pudding was too hot, but Goldilocks ate it anyway because, hey, it's chocolate pudding, right? The second bowl of chocolate pudding was too cold, but who cares about temperature when you've got a big bowl of chocolate pudding? Not her. The third bowl of chocolate pudding was just right, but Goldilocks was on such a roll by now, she hardly noticed. My goodness, Goldilocks. Soon Goldilocks was stuffed like one of those delicious chocolate-filled little girl bonbons, which, by the way, are totally not the favorite thing in the whole world for hungry dinosaurs. Tired and groggy, Goldilocks noticed 3 chairs in the living room, so she climbed down the ladder and walked out of the kitchen. The first chair was too tall. The second chair was too tall. But the third chair was too tall. Goldilocks wasn't going to climb in that high just to sit in some chair. So she hiked over to the bedroom. When she got there, Goldilocks noticed that the beds were also gigantically big. "What is going on around here?" groaned the exhausted girl. "The bears that live here must be nuts." Just then, the room filled with a loud booming noise that was either a passing truck or a dinosaur. "A few more minutes and she'll be asleep. Delicious chocolate-filled little girl bonbons are yummier when they're rested." Even a little girl who never listens to anyone or anything had to hear that. Goldilocks took a minute to stop and think, which was longer than she was used to stopping and thinking. Home sweet dinosaur home. Hey, she told herself. This isn't some bear's house. This is some dinosaur's house. Say what you like about Goldilocks, but she was no fool. As quickly as she could, she ran to the back door and got out of there. Just then, a loud plane flew by, which sounded pretty much like the trio of dinosaurs yelling, "Now!" or "Charge!" or the Norwegian expression for chewy bonbon time. Suddenly and completely coincidentally, the 3 dinosaurs rushed through the front door. But they were too late. Goldilocks was gone, and all that was left in their house were 3 disappointed dinosaurs. The end. And the moral is, the lesson is, if you ever find yourself in the wrong story, leave. And the lesson for the dinosaurs is, lock the back door. And here's some more crazy ideas that he had for this book. So I hope you enjoyed this super silly version of Goldilocks. Today for our activity, you'll get to pick and write about your favorite.